Lawrence, I think you can get us started.
Thank you, Joseph, for the overview and the introduction. My name is Lawrence, and I'll be taking you through how you can use AI prompting to generate a ready-to-use social media creative. That is a social media post. And I think in 2025 now going to 2026, I think social media is taking over marketing for for small businesses and even at large the big businesses. So you just don't want to to make posts on social media to for your just social media pages to be active, but again you want people to stop scrolling when they come across your post and probably want to know more about your business or your product or even the service that you're trying to sell. So I'll just go right into it, and I'll share my screen. Just a minute. Just a minute here. You can confirm you can see my screen.
Yeah.
So I'll go here to Ndovesha, ndovesha.com. You land into this page here, and I'll just log into my prompt generator. There's some noise here. I'll just have my email. For me to log into my account, if you don't have an account, you just sign up and start your free trial. Then after that, I'll come here to this page here where we'll find all the prompt generators that we have here. Because now when it comes to AI, you have to know how to prompt for you to get the best results from AI. So these generators here help you, come up with a very good prompt for you to get the best results out of AI. So today we'll be using the social media post prompt generator. Again, if you've interacted with this tool before, I think you can see some changes here. We've updated these. We've added some new features where you can have streaks. Also, you can see the number of prompts that you've generated, the number of prompts that you've shared probably with your friends or with your teammates. Also, your favorite prompt generator. As you can see, mine is the social media creative one, and still the one that I'll use today. Again, you can have, we also have a weekly streak. And yeah, so let me just go into it. So when I come here, I'll have to pick some of the things, because again, you just don't want to make a social media creative. You want it to communicate to your audience or even to your followers. So for the marketing angle here, I'll go with problem solution. I want to make a creative for I can say a health facility. So my creative, the marketing angle that I want to go with is the problem solution. I mean, you can pick any depending on the message you want to relay. So then for the design style, I'll go with a minimal clean look here. Then for the writing style, again, I want it to be very clean and very professional. So I'll go with a professional writing style. Again, the storytelling style. I think a lot of you have heard so many people talking about storytelling when it comes to digital marketing. So for my storytelling style, I'll go with the I can have the mini case study. Then for my key message here, I'll just describe briefly the kind of a post I want to make, and yeah, I'll come and say prime care medical center provides reliable, compassionate, and professional healthcare designed to keep you healthy, and healthy, confident, and supported. Again, I'll have my brand guidelines, my brand colors, and anything else, maybe the font. I'll go with, can just have my hex code here, that 76. If you don't know the codes, you can just type the color. Let's say it's deep blue, olive green. You just pick that, and because I know my hex code here, I'll have let's see. For the color, for the font, I can go with Ubuntu. For the audience, who am I targeting with this particular post? I can say families who want professional help. Then the format, we have a single image, a carousel. Carousel is basically the slides that you see on social media, like you can just swipe. Then a short video, a GIF, infographic. So for me, I'll go with a single image. Then the platform here, you can choose where you want to post. Mine is I want to post it on Facebook. So I'll just maintain it at Facebook. Then for the number of variations, here you can pick any number, even 100. But for me, I'll go with 4. So you just enter 4. Then the CTA. Here you can add, or you can just leave it like that. But for me, I'll have, I want my creative to have a CTA. Okay. Appointment today. Yeah. Then I'm done with my inputs. So I'll just come here and click on generate the post prompt. And as you can see here, I have my prompt ready. I can copy this prompt. Again, I can share this prompt with someone. maybe through via WhatsApp or email. Again, you can come here and see your prompt history. So like mine, you can see the prompts have been generating with this generator. I can decide to open them, to tweak just a few things here, or I can copy my prompt. Maybe I generated it last week, or I can share it with a teammate or a friend, or even I can just decide to delete it from this history. So mine, I have it copied. So I'll come here and head over to ChatGPT. On this right side here, you can see the icons of a few a few AI tools that I can use to generate. And for me, I'll go with ChatGPT, and I land here. Then I'll just paste my prompt here, and so let's see. So it's generating the so I have my posts here, the four of them. So now I want the creative that I can go ahead and post on social media. So I'll just come here and click on generate the first image. So let's see. Let's give it some time. We won't use any design tool. I think graphic designers should be worried. Don't know if we have any. Yeah. So let's give it some time. Yeah. It's taking some few seconds. So okay, it's generating here. So let's see the kind of a post it will generate for us. I have my post here. It has given me, because I selected a mini case study, it has given like a story here on the creative. And I can just download this image and head over to maybe Facebook or even Instagram or just MetaSuite to go and post it. Again, I can go ahead and generate the second image. So you can see it's generating here. So so again, if you're not okay with the prompt, you can come back here and tweak a few things. Maybe you can just change the marketing angle, maybe to a social proof, and just click on generate. You see here it has changed the marketing angle, and copy that prompt and head over to your AI tool that maybe you use. Maybe it can be Gemini, Claude, or just any. So let's see the second image here. Again, you can see the creativity has generated. Again, it has maintained our brand colors and all that. So if you've not tried the Ndovesha prompt generators, just go to ndovesha.com, sign up there, and start enjoying this tool. Yeah, and thank me later. I'll take it back to Joseph.
Okay, thank you, Lawrence, for that great presentation. I think I'll go to the next part, which is creating an ad for the same hospital. So today we wanted to just focus on one niche instead of doing Sharia is doing real estate, and here I do one. It's just much easier to to relate. So I'll share my screen. If you have any questions in the meantime, please share in the comments. In the chat, and then we will handle them at the tail end of the session. So I hope you can see my screen. I already have an account and I am signed in. So as you can see, we pushed quite a number of features, which is some analysis of what's happening, from shared top. For me, I do ads a lot. So Ad Creatives is my best performing. You can also, you can invite a friend. So we have that also. And then even within the generators, we have a few more features there. As we said, we eventually want this to be AI agents where we will plug in the AI. So you don't have to go to ChatGPT or any of these. So, but we thought of starting it very simplistic and then just building up with our users together. And then I think that's way much better than just building the world first without, so for the ad, this is how prompt looks like, the interface. So I'll need to enter the product name and the writing tone and all these. So we said, what's the name of our hospital? Let me just, I pasted it here. Let me just first. So it's Prime Care Medical Center. Prime Care Medical Center. Plus. My colors. Writing tone. Let's make it. Let's make it conversational. I want an image for Meta. Meta images do well for ads, actually. TikTok, of course, videos. But Meta ads still kill it so much. So let's do an image. I need 3 variations. Design style. I would want to go organic, natural, because that's kind of the vibe of healthcare. And then for storytelling style, I think I can go with probably which one? This is a big one. They all look really nice. I think we can do hero's journey. Getting angle, we can say maybe data driven. Let's see kind of data it's going to give us. Then what am I looking at? Conversions. My primary audience, let's say general public. I want to encourage people to come for checkups, basically. Just, I'm healthy, but I can be checked to know if I, let's say prioritize your health matters. That's my, so let's say we want people to come for general checkups. Checkups is November. And see if they are fully healthy, even if they are not sick. Percent of Black November. Five, five. Yeah, I got my prompt, I copy, then I go to ChatGPT. And I paste my prompt here. So it first gave me the ideas, and then I tell it to generate there. Okay. So the okay, concept. Variation one. Also, it's done a bit of research to understand the statistics, and then now it's given me the concepts. I mean, you can imagine this is like really, it's not just because you chose data driven, it's not just throwing statistics, like so let's see design AI Excel. So we'll just tell it to design. So you already have the creative brief basically. So generate variation. Sip my coffee anyway. Okay, it's coming up. So let's see if it will surprise us. Or it will confuse us. Let's see. I don't know. How do you rate this image? I think it's really nice. Feeling fine. Over 60% of conditions show no early signs. Black November, 10% of all general checkups. Your health matters. Prime Care Medical Center. And there's a guy here. He's smiling. So I mean, you can just download this. Go to Meta, or if you want a few tweaks, you can. I mean, you can still. I mean, I don't see tweaks here. Really, maybe just putting your exact logo here. That one is just an overlay. Yeah, but I mean, as you can see, this is pretty much a very ready to use ad image. And I know, I mean, like I've had to fight with designers a lot because an art creative, an image, you can imagine an image are taking 2 weeks before we agree. We get like a final one. And I mean, it's just like not very long time ago, until we like decided now to have a very structured approach to using AI. And um, even if let's say you wanted somewhere to get started, this gives you, if you still really want to design using all these other tools, you have somewhere where you can, this could act as trust if you still, but I mean, for an SME, really, most of these images, I think, would just work fine for you. So yeah. I see there's some messages in chat, but in the meantime, I will usher Duncan to do the landing page. Now, you have a social media post, you have an ad to run on social media. Now, you need a website where people can know more about your business. So, Duncan, please take us through that.
All right. Thank you, Joseph, for the introduction, and Lawrence for the presentation. So for those who have been with us again, we've been running through the landing page prompt generator, giving us the a converting landing page for that matter. So I think, of course, in the era of AI, of course, it means that we now we can do many tasks using AI. But again, what you get from AI is determined by how best you can converse with AI. So that's where prompts come in. So the better your prompt is, the better your output, and again, the more time you save. So I will jump into my presentation. So today I'll also do landing page for the health industry. So let me share my screen. Yeah. So I hope you can see my screen. Yeah, so I think Lawrence, you had mentioned that we have new updates on the new features up for the users. I think you can always check them out. You can see your performance, how you are using the prompt generators, your streaks, and you can share your prompts. I think that one was there a week ago. You can also refer your friends to have a feel of the platform again. So yeah, so more features will be coming in even as we make the platform better and better. So I'll head over to the landing page prompt generator and see what we can get for the for Prime Care Medical Center. The link, just go with the same name. So we can just give the landing page name Prime Care Medical Center. Can keep the purpose as lead generation. So the key message we can talk about, can say healthcare made easier, faster, and more personalized. Yeah, I think that one can take it for the key message. Then target audience, of course, families have to be there, maybe parents with young kids, and of course, we can even target, anyone, young professionals. because I think health is for everyone. So can go with the 3 for now. Region, then I can just have Kenya. Okay. Then broad guidelines, I'll use the same colors, which Lawrence used. I have the hex code, so I have the green version of use colors. So use colors. So we have 387 61D. Again, if you don't have the X color codes, you can always just give general but of course to get the more accurate output, of course you always try and feed the exact color codes, which of course you can. If you have a sample somewhere, maybe on another site, you can always, we have color pickers for browsers, so you can just go and pick the exact color code so that you get your exact shade when getting the output. Then for font, I'll use my favorite, Ubuntu. Family. Then additional details. Maybe let's say list services as so our services are let's talk of we have OPD, outpatient. We have lab services. And we can also have pharmacy. What else? Yeah, outpatient, lab, pharmacy, and of course general consultations. Yeah, those ones would work. Yeah, so I think those ones would work for the additional details. So marketing angles, we can go with the pick emotional appeal would work, and then maybe authority, those two. Conversion goals, we can maybe with lead gen, so we can say maybe promote a special discount again, because probably there is an ongoing offer. I mean, this one can always be changed to anything else. You can have a form, you can just have the special offer ongoing. Then the sections, we can have, because the navigation bar is very important, because that's what enables your visitors to be able to really like browse around, walk around your site, your landing page. In the hero section, of course, it's a must-have. That's the first section the user gets when they land on your website. We can also have products or services features, because already we have told it to give us the services. Then the benefits section, again, very important, maybe how it works. You can also have customer testimonials, a few stats, and then maybe also, I mean, CTAs are also very important, FAQ, and the photo. So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections. Yeah, I think we can go with that for now. Maybe probably have a section for about us. Maybe just to give a general it's probably about the facility. Of course, this one would be but you can always change it again, because you'll get an editable output at the end of the day. So the tone, we can keep it think friendly would work for this one. Then visual design, I think we can keep it, of course, I think clean works. Yeah, I think, yeah, so I think we have everything input for the different sections of the generator. So we can now generate our prompt. Yeah, and here we have it. So I'll copy the prompt and then so today I think we'll try go with Gemini, see what we get for a landing page. So I'll go to Gemini and paste my prompt there. So AI should give us first, of course, the general design strategy, like a brief of what how you should present your landing page. And of course, now the plain text for the different sections. They can see the hero section with the headline, sub-headline there, the CTA. Again, the features, features of just services. You're able to get, an output for the same. Yeah, and then, of course, again, the value propositions here, again, you are given how to present, of course, in a very optimized manner to ensure that your visitors can really understand or see the best you do. Yeah, social proof again, giving you some sample customer testimonials and the stats here, the satisfaction rate, the number of patients served. Again, of course, now talk about the average waiting time. Of course, it's very important because it's services we are giving to patients. Then, of course, our offer is also listed here. Yeah, so about us, just giving some history about the facility, and then FAQs and show your footer and the links at the footer, the quick links. So yeah, and so Gemini has also given us, of course, what is very important. A starting point. Your HTML code, which you can pick and now tweak further. Of course, because it's giving you mostly like placeholders for different sections and even actually images. So you still need to add your images, your exact images, also your exact maybe contacts, phone numbers, and all that. Yeah, but now from here, you really need to just do some cleanup and you're good to go. So I'll copy the code and we can just head over to my I'll head over to my text editor and let me switch my screen. I'm sure I'm not sharing the so in this session we'll use Sublime Text. So I'll paste my code here. Yeah, you can see already it is picked as HTML code, and everything, of course, is wrapped up in here. For the devs in the house, of course, I know this is something you can relate to. So basically here you can change anything and everything, add your own, the images and all that. And then now from there, you're able to get your site up and running. So we just have a preview of the page. Let me first save it. I think I already had one saved. So just save and see. So call it prime care landing page 2. So page 2. Yeah, so for if you're using a different normal text editor, you really need to ensure that you add the extension .html so that now you're able to view the page on a browser, just telling the compiler that this is a HTML file. for this one being Sublime Text already, it has already decoded the code. I mean, it already knows that the code is for our web page. So I'll just save the name and then we'll now go to where the file has been saved and open it in a browser. So let me just share my sorry, let me just share my file manager. So let me just, so our page was landing page 2. So I'll open it in a browser. We have a file of what has been generated for us. So yeah, so this is what Gemini has given us. Just so you can see the hero section well done. Of course, you can always change the text and even remove some, like I think these characters are usually mostly forced by the coding, but you can always remove them from the code. The navigation is very well done. We also have even a CTA, very well very popping CTA button at the top there. So a CTA in the hero section, your services well displayed, very well popping. Anyone will be able to see this. Then of course now the unique value proposition again, well laid out. How you serve the patients again, well articulated, visit expert care, and one-stop service. Then some stats down here again. Well laid out. The subscription rate. The number of people served, and of course the waiting time again. Some nice templates for the user. For the customer testimonials again. So yeah, so and then of course our story. I think here we should have also an image, but you can see it's a placeholder, but you can always add your exact image for maybe the team and all that. Yeah, and then of course a nice lead form where you can again, collect the leads for different visitors for them to get their discount. The FAQs again here. Well laid out. You can always change, add more, because it's already laid out for you. Then we have the footer. So you can see we've gotten a very, based on whatever we gave, we actually been able to get like a full landing page, which you can actually edit accordingly. And add your exact details and change a few things, and then you'll be good to actually have your website up and running. Or still yet, you can just use the layout and translate it to, if you're comfortable with maybe either drag and drop builder, whichever CMS, you can always just, it gives you like a layout you can follow and easily build and get going. So, so let's see, of course, now how do we get now this one to be like a real working website or landing page, which users can actually access the internet. Yeah, I'll proceed to add this file to cPanel on my working area where I already have a domain set up. So because this is an HTML file, you basically just need to upload it to cPanel. And because there are some things you need to do, make sure your domain is connected, pointed to the hosting service. And then you'll have your website up and running like immediately. So I'll switch to cPanel, head over to File Manager, because you are given different options depending on what you want to do, emails, the File Manager and all that. So in this case, we are only interested in the File Manager. So I'll once I'm here, I'll just find my domains folder. In our case, we're using the landing pages.ndovesha.com. So I'll upload my file into that folder. Already I had an existing, so I need to just first do away with it. Then upload the new one, which we just created. Yeah, so we are in there. Yeah, so it's up here. So now to ensure that your page loads as the default one, as the home page for your site, of course, you need to ensure that it's named it's named index.html. That is the default like the home page for any website. So when it comes to HTML, that is, so you name your file accordingly. So now if we go to this domain here, should be able to load our site in a live environment. Yeah, and here we go. So I mean, you can only need to pick this link. It's not secure, but of course SSL is also another part of the setups you do as you do the configurations, but of course very easy out of the box. So you can, as you pick this link, you are able to actually launch your website, and everyone now is able to access it online, and they can now reach out to you and see your services. So yeah, so that's how straightforward it is for you to get your site up and running or landing page. Yeah, in a few minutes, and of course making use of the the curated prompt generator for landing page in Ndovesha. So you can rate my website. I'll drop the link in the chat so that you can have a look before we of course take it down. So yeah, so there we go. Yeah, so that's been my my time. Yeah, so I think I'll hand it over back to Joseph for the remaining bit. So thank you so much for your audience.
Thank you, Duncan, for that great presentation. I mean, I'm liking the website. It's really very well. It's minimalistic. The copywriting is very clear. The topography hierarchy of text, I mean, it's really well done, very readable. We have a few questions here. So if you haven't signed up for Ndovesha, I have shared the link. So if you're not on our WhatsApp community, shared the link there. Winnie is asking how much is asking, I think Gemini Pro. I think we are on Pro. Yeah, we are on Pro. And I have 4 months free on my Pro. So if you want 4 months free of Pro, you can. If you upgrade to Ndovesha, I'll consider giving you. Let's say the next 3 people to upgrade to pay. I'll give them ChatGPT Pro. I have 3 invites for. So yeah. But anyway, I think ChatGPT Pro. Gemini. Gemini is. It's like, I think, how much is it done? Should be around 3,500, I think.
But 700, yeah, 3,700.
700, yeah. So that's like, I think $30, if I'm not wrong, 29 around there. Yeah, she's also asking if it's, can what you have created be used in Google Sites? I don't know exactly what that means, but I would imagine she means SEO.
I think she means...
Maybe you can just talk on the, just unmute and say, or Dan, you can answer if you understand.
Google Site is like Google allows you to like create free sites from one of the products. So, to just answer, I think before she clarifies, I think she means if you can use the whatever AI has given you in site Google Sites. So you can basically embed that code and your site will just go live. You just embed the HTML code.
Yeah, she's saying as a template.
Yeah, you just embed the HTML code.
Is the HTML? Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Google Site supports that. Okay, I didn't know actually. So Winnie, I think that's you can see you can really get some good sites and then you can go on and embed there. And so there was another question. Is what we are generating on ChatGPT free plan or paid? This is paid. It's the ChatGPT Pro, the $5 one per month, the one they introduced recently on a couple of countries. And I think they just rolled out to most African countries. Of course, for lack of a better word, I think it's the poor countries. So yeah, it's available. I think generally to the general public. The $5 one, I believe that's pretty affordable for anybody who is trying to do some serious things with AI. You can actually run your social media for $10. I think that's where we came to that conclusion. Like you could take ChatGPT Pro $5, and then you can have our starter plan for the prompts, and you can run a lot of stuff professional. Like you can create a lot of professional content. So is there another question here? I don't see. I think those are the main one. Any more questions? Anybody wants to talk, to ask? You can just unmute and ask. Dr. Pam, I see you. You want to talk? Make sure you create time. Regina, I know also we have to talk. Winnie is asking, social media prompts are for what exactly? Maybe Lawrence, you can answer that. Maybe she joined, I think, as the session was going on. I think you had finished presenting.
Yeah, so hi Winnie. I think she's asking about the prompt generator. So it's basically you generating prompts that you use to generate social media images without you having to use any design tool, maybe Canva or Adobe Photoshop or Illustrator. So basically like you coming up with that prompt that will generate a ready to post social media creative. Winnie, I think I've answered your question. Maybe you can just
Is that satisfactory? Yeah, PNG images. Yeah, exactly. ChatGPT gives you PNG images actually. So you see the problem with ChatGPT is if you give it a general prompt, it will give you a substandard image. So if you, I mean, I don't know if you've done prompting. I mean, for us, this is something we really went through. Like, just randomly entering something. Give me an image for this. Most of the time, we never really got anything good until we now came up with like a very structured way of it. It needs to understand what's your writing tone, what's the CTA, what's your marketing angle. Like through that, it gives you a very different kind of an image because now you have actually restricted it to parameters that it's gonna work with. So, and I think that's where a lot of people get stuck with AI. And so it becomes more work. I mean, AI should make you 10x more productive. Like things that you used to do take 2 hours, you should be taking, let's say, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You're still taking 2 hours. I don't think that's an improved productivity. And that's where a lot of people are getting frustrated with AI. And there's all these news that, oh, AI is not all that is promised. But I think AI just amplifies your capabilities. If you are a good marketer previously, because you now understand most of these approaches, it's way easy for you to get what you want from it. But let's say if by default, your default is not marketing, your default is not these functionalities, because now AI just reduced the gap between anybody can design, you just go prompt, but you don't understand what um a data driven image, like your image can be data driven, can have formal, can have a psychology approach to it. So you don't understand that. So, I mean, you don't understand storytelling. So that's just was these from generators just bridge that gap that anybody now can just enter and spin a professionally done design that on normal occasion it would be a marketer, professional marketer would do it that way. I hope just that makes sense. Anyway, I think we are 7 minutes past the top of the hour. So I think we can adjourn here. If there's no more questions, or if there's questions, we can still take them. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming and for your time. Very much appreciated. I hope you've learned a lot. So let's see you in the community. I hope you're all in the community. I guess so. I think because these days we are actually just promoting this webinar on the community only. We are not really pushing it anywhere else. So we'll be mostly be doing this webinar for the community audience. So yeah, so join the WhatsApp community. We can be opening the comment, people to chat. We just hope we'll maintain professionalism there. We really don't want people commenting things outside our primary objective. So yeah, thank you so much. See you next Thursday. We can take another niche and try to do the same thing for it. You can recommend the niches that you probably want us to cover. But I think it's pretty much easy to get started on, especially when you have the prompt generators. I think in any niche, you can quickly now get things going. So yeah, thank you so much. See you in the community, and see you on the coming webinar. You can chat on the side, anybody, all the admins in the group. You can chat any of us in case you want any assistance or personalized demo, anything.